Hello and welcome back to our airport. Last time we covered getting this new runway in and getting everything set up so that planes land on this runway and take off on this one. One thing I do think I want to correct here real quick is planes that don't need this full runway, they kind of have to still go to the end of it to get through here. If I could put in another like taxiway here and up here so that they don't have to use up the full runway, I think that might be something I want to do. So very quickly, I'm going to check and see how long the small runway is and just see if that's a reasonable option, which it looks like it is. You can see that a medium runway is like 1 3/4 of a small runway. So if I put a taxiway there and there, that will basically take care of where the normal kind of small runway ends. So I'll have that set up and ready to go, and I'm just going to place those in there. And the nice thing is, because I destroyed a whole bunch of taxiways before, it's not costing me anything. It cost 8 units of asphalt, and I have 41 in stock. So it's not actually costing me any money. And look, we're on the plus side with no bank balance, which is exactly what we want to have happen here. So our airport is looking real nice, and that's going to be a problem. But we're looking good here. Everything is set up very nicely. I'm pretty happy with how everything's working. Oh, and you saw he used that little taxiway there. Perfect. So everything is set up perfectly. I'm very happy with it. I don't like that they turn around on the runway. I'd rather they just, whatever. But let's get a couple more gates down here. It looks like we could probably fit 4 more gates, maybe even 5 down here. I don't know if I want to go that crazy, but I definitely do want to get more gates. And we're going to have to figure out something going on here a little bit later. But my ultimate plan here is to have this taxiway right here go up this way, clear out this entire area for more gates and such, so that this whole section going up here will be set up for additional kind of areas for people to walk, additional ticket area, and then we can have a whole bunch of planes kind of going in there, and maybe have some places for gates there, and maybe come out and put more gates in here. I really like gates. I want lots of gates. I want to have more planes be able to use this airport. And the only way to really do that is to increase the number of runways and increase the number of gates. And we have 2 runways right now, which is way, way more than enough for what we're doing. I don't think we've had any missed flights because of the gate situation or the runway situation yet. So we have plenty of room here, and we're going to start building here. Let's go in and get a... We're just going to do large gates right now, and we're going to do 2 of those. 3, 4. So I could theoretically get 5 more. What I also do want to do is get another baggage depot somewhere down here, because we're going to need it. This one's already stretched between 4 places. If I put another one, let's say in the middle here, I could have it assigned to these 3, and this one will be assigned to those 3. And I think that's probably going to be useful for us. So that's what we're going to set up here. So let's rotate them around. We'll make sure this one's roughly in the middle of that one. And we'll get that going in there. And we're going to have to redesign some of this, because this right now is a mess. So what I think I'm probably going to do is we're going to put this input one here, which we will set up now. Oh, I can't do it? Why? Because it would be... Okay. So I'm going to kind of destroy this thing. I'm going to have it go out and around, and then eventually it'll hook back up. So let's just make sure those gates are built first, which they are, and then I can go through. It's the middle of the night, so we can demolish some of this stuff, and hopefully it will not impact our airport operations too heavily. So I'm counting on you, team, to get that stuff taken out of there as quickly as possible. We'll get this one installed, and then, whoa, nope, we're definitely not building that. And then if everything goes right, we will be able to build our conveyor line right there, and another one will go right there. And hopefully, if we did this right, I'm going to get rid of those because we don't need them now. But hopefully if we did this right, that will be enough for us to get this thing going. So we have that. All right. That all looks well and good. And when I go in there and click on everything, they're still active. And we need to reroute this thing. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem for us, I think. because I need to bring this out and around, and that's going to kind of make sure that everything from this point that's pink is going to fly out here before it can go up, which may present a problem. It may not. I may also be able to do something like this, where I can bring it up and around, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So I can build this one going into there, and then have this kind of come up and around. Can I bring it through there? Yes, I can, so I'll do that. And now, hopefully, when I have this all established, I just want to get everything built so that I know where it's supposed to be. I'm probably going to wind up needing another one, so I'll use the middle one. My thinking here is that this farthest outside one is going to be the one that goes all the way down to the end. This one right here will be the middle, and then we already have this first one fed, so I don't have to worry about that. But this last one will be used to go somewhere else if we need it. So that will be for that. And now we're just going to go down and construct that into that one. And hopefully that will have that part set up. And then we do need to also get this guy in there, which should be fine. Once those are built, we should be good. And then I can assign this to 1 and 2. And once that's done, I'll unassign it from this one and get it reassigned over there. But you can see our airport is going to be growing pretty quickly here. We have a lot that we need to be able to do, and I think we'll be able to accomplish it in relatively short order once everything is kind of constructed and built. We have a long way to go with all these baggage things and all of that, but I'm not super worried about that right now. I do want to add on those other gates, so I probably will take that all the way down. So we'll have a total of 9 gates, I guess, which is going to make this area pretty busy. But we could add on another kind of taxiway over and up here to make sure everything's set up. And I'm probably going to have to move that air traffic control tower, and I'll probably put it somewhere out here because right now it's definitely in the way of future expansion. But not a problem that we need to solve right now. It's just something that we don't really need to worry about. Let's just go back in there. They're still finishing up construction on that thing. So that's not a problem. Do I have any loan? Nope. So I have $182,000 to build a foundation with. Let's go ahead and get that foundation built. And it's going to cost way more than what I have. So it's going to cost $300,000. So that means I'm going to need to take some loans out. And I'm leaving myself a little bit of room for other construction projects and also all the interior stuff that I need to build. So I'm going to add on carpets, and I'm going to add on gate agents and more food places and a whole bunch of stuff. So that's all going to take up time and money. But we're looking good. Once we have that built, we should be ready to go. I'm going to pause the game very quickly. I'm going to unassign that one. I'm going to reassign it to this guy. So now this one's feeding 3 and this one's feeding 3. I probably do want to bring that over at some point. I'm going to have to once I do that. And I may have just caused myself a lot of pain by doing this, but we'll deal with it. We'll figure that out once the time comes. So it's the middle of the day. Aero time should be coming in. There's another one. And we have a bunch of airtime flights. I might add in, I think I'm going to add in a couple more taxiways like in the middle spots here. Just because I really hate when they turn around like right here and then go back. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So we're going through. The game is going to slow down here a bunch as we're doing some construction and there's lots of people and things going on in the airport. That's okay. We know that's going to happen. You just kind of got to wait it out. If in case you're wondering, just as far as specs go on the computer I run, I'm actually running this on a 2017, I guess, 5K iMac 27-inch. It has 8 gigs of RAM, which will get upgraded at some point here to 16 or 32, depending on how much money I want to spend. And it has the Radeon, I think it's a 560 or 570 graphics card, so it does have its own dedicated graphics, which I like. And yeah, it's very capable of playing this game. And even if you had a beast of a computer, like this isn't a beast by any means, but if you had like a unlocked i7 7700K and overclocked it and had a Titan 1080 Ti or whatever, it doesn't matter. This game is going to slow down because it's just not optimized fully yet. It's still in alpha stage, so regardless of your computer, it's going to kind of clamp down on really intensive tasks no matter what. And I've seen that in the forums, and I've seen people complain about it. It's an alpha game. It's not even in beta yet, so it's okay. It will happen, and it will be fine. But we have our construction done on that. Our guys should be going to get the asphalt done on those. And then we can go through and we're going to clear out this. We're going to place in a few doors. So we'll get our large sliding doors set up for these things, 1 and 2. And then we'll get our agent desk in there as soon as we have a chance to get some construction happening. What is going on there? No, 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 no. I didn't mean to clear it. Why are you clearing all that? Why are you clearing all that? Did I click on the wrong thing? Did I drag across that whole area? I don't think I did. Oh no, this is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. So I need to get my gate agents back in there ASAP. I have no idea why that just happened. I did not click on that. I'm going to have to take a look at the replay to see what exactly happened. I'm pretty sure I just cleared that. We need to cancel that project entirely because now we have a security breach and there's just problems everywhere. This is not good. So I need to go through, refill all of these. Oh my gosh, this is just not good. That is not at all what I wanted to have happen today. All right. So again, this is an alpha game. There's going to be problems. You can't get mad at them, but you can see that there are massive problems because nobody can get on these planes because there's no gates there right now. Oh, and our bathrooms are completely destroyed. Awesome. So I'm going to increase the priority for this one, and I'm going to increase priority for that one. So hopefully those get built. All right. So we're just going to have to go back and refill in all of this stuff. This is terrible. I am not happy right now. So hopefully these all get rebuilt. We need to increase the priority of these walls as well. At least we have these so I can assign them out. All right, I guess that's what happens when you don't pay close enough attention to what's going on, because I definitely missed that. But hopefully we'll get everything reestablished here. We have our gates back. Oh my. Okay. So we're rebuilding their bathrooms. We do need to get all the toilets and stuff back. Oh my gosh. So I'm slowly getting all of that back in place. I need sinks now. All right, at least that's reestablished, and wow, that looks terrible. Okay, but at least we have a chance to go through and correct a lot of this stuff. You can see that my workers are going through and clearing out all those storage things. Because God help us, that's what we did. What floor do we have on here? I think it's floor 15. Yeah, floor 15. So we're going to go through and put that on there. And then I'll close in a couple of these with that. And once we have those on there, we will have those be able to be active gates once we have the desk agents and a couple other things. So we'll get that set up and going here in just a little bit. But disaster, absolute disaster. We need to make sure that we're more careful next time if that was my fault. I'm not sure that it was, but in either case, absolute disaster. And we're probably going to build on a little bit back here because I would like to put a little food court in here, probably somewhat towards the center. So if there's going to be 9, we want it to be about 4.5 over. So somewhere in this range, I'm going to build a little bump out. And I might actually build a bump out for any bathrooms in the future because I don't like this bathroom kind of being right in the middle of stuff. It also messes up the flow of this. So if I can just dump a bathroom over here and one next to the cafe, I think that's probably a better option for us. I don't have enough money to really do anything right now. Do I have any gates? Gate desk? I have 8 in stock because why wouldn't I? So I'll add on those. I'll add on those. And then we can expand our queues. And I'm going to try to do slightly larger queues. These go out 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to have them go one past where they were before. Ah! You can see these are definitely larger queues. There's a lot more space there, but 2, 3, 4. We are getting larger planes. So we have some 767s, some 707s, and if those planes are fully loaded, we do want to make sure we have enough room for all of the people associated with that. So we do need to make sure that we can accommodate slightly larger clouds. Not large ones, but slightly larger. And then we'll assign that to there and to there, and this one there to there, and then this one there to there. And those warning messages should go away. And I do need to hire some new staffs, but I don't have enough money to do that. And then this one's going to get assigned there to there. This one is assigned there to there. And this one is assigned there to there. All right. So those gates are all taken care of. This one is assigned to 3. This one's assigned to 3. And if we take a look in here, we have everything in storage because utter disaster last time through. But we can definitely expand what's going on here, and we need to. I do want to reassign where this bathroom's at. I want to get another one and cafe down in here. And we just need some cash to be able to do that. And I did pay off my loan, so we can cheat a little bit and get some more money to do that. So if I look at this, I need to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do that over here. So starting off, nope, not that. Just going to go 8 and down. And then that will be an area for a new bathroom. Although I'm not going to have it go all the way through. I want to leave a little space so that there could be an additional baggage claim if we need it. So I'm going to have it kind of stop 4 high, just like this one is, so that if we need people or if we need stuff for bathrooms and such, we can. And then we're going to look over 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one to there, we're going to build down again. And this last one I built, I think it was 14 down. Yeah, it was 14 down. So we're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to come down from there. And I'm going to go like that. So it's 14 across and 14 down. And that should work. I'm going to build a bathroom in there, or at least to one of the sides, or both sides probably. And then I can go through. And then I'm going to clear out this area, making sure that I'm selecting just that area. Stupid game. Yeah, that looks much better. So we can go ahead and get the walls in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This wall, I don't know why I cleared that because I definitely need that. And then one going straight down the middle there. Go into objects. We're going to get some sinks in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then toilets. Apparently, I'm still not spending any money. I have a ton of these in stock because I just do. Then I need doors. Oh, my workers are coming to rescue the day. They did fix all my mistakes pretty quickly. I mean, I still don't have all the chairs and stuff out there that I had before, but I will get that solved pretty quickly here. So I have a little bump out here that's going to serve as a cafe bathroom type area. I'm probably going to put same size going 8 and up, and then 8 and up, and this area over here will serve as a kitchen, and this one will serve as the bathroom, or vice versa. It's not that important. I do need to make sure I put the floor tiles in there, which I believe I was using stone 01. We'll get that in there. Get these in there. Click, click, and then zone them up. So we'll do female restroom and the male restroom. And as soon as those are fully satisfied, I'll unzone that as being bathroom. Well, actually, let me build on the other bathrooms first, and then I can kind of unzone those. So we said we wanted to go 14 up and 8 over. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. 14 up and 8 over. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be our cafe. This will be the kitchen for the cafe, and then this will be another bathroom or vice versa. It's not that important right now. And then we have another, this whole area could potentially be another baggage claim area, or I can bring this down a little bit more so we have bigger seating for all the people that are flying through here. And you can see the game's getting a little laggy right now. A lot of people are saying they're stuck or giving me random error messages. Again, those are for developers. I don't know what that means. But we do have people flying through the airport. Our passenger satisfaction didn't change oddly with all the seating and all that stuff. They're still cool. And yeah, we're doing a good job so far. So hopefully we averted complete and utter disaster there. It looks like for the most part we were able to take care of that. Yeah, I'm happy with where we're at right now. I do want to make sure that the cafe gets built and that we're going forward with plans here. So we're going to build the rest of those down there, and we might see how big one of the really large aircraft ones are. They are massive. I mean, those are huge. And we could theoretically get 2 of them in there, I think. Yeah, it looks like we could get 2 of them right there. And we'd have to build up for that. The only thing, well, there's 2 things. I like that they get off, like, right when they land, they get there, so you don't have to waste time for how early they landed. They're, like, right at the gate. The problem is that they have to, the people on those giant planes have to travel a really long ways, and they might get stuck or lost, or things will happen to them. So I don't know what the best option is with that. Should I go through and protect that and make sure that they don't kind of lose what is theirs and kind of go through all that? Or should I just let them kind of do their thing? So let me go through and clear those walls, clear all that. This is going to be a new bathroom, and then this will be what else we need it to be. So let's dump another wall in there. Get our sinks, which I believe on the other one were on the far side, or they're on the close sides, okay. So we're gonna just dump a ton of them in here. No, cancel that one. And we'll get the rest of them in here, ready to go. So we're putting on a massive expansion to our bathroom infrastructure because clearly that's needed. But really, this is all in preparation for us to be able to handle a whole lot more passengers. And I want to make sure all the passengers that we have are comfortable and are okay with what they have and that there's no problems. So we're looking in here. A lot of the problems seem to be stemming from environment and hunger, a little bit of boredom. Hopefully having a cafe, hopefully having more bathrooms, and obviously a cafe is going to take care of the hunger stuff as well. So maybe we're knocking out a couple birds with a couple stones or whatever there. But we have those. Come on, guys, let's build the rest of this so we can get... Oh, that door's not even built yet. So I'm going to put the stone in there and put the stone in there. And then that is going to be a female bathroom right here. And then this one will be a male bathroom right there. And as soon as those get rezoned, oh, we can already see people using them. Fantastic. I don't care if people getting off the planes use them real quick. That's perfect. That's what we want to have happen. And then I'm getting rid of these bathrooms because, well, number one, nobody looks like they're using them. There's people in both of the other bathrooms, but nobody's really using these. And this area here is really key for people to be able to sit and also for the lines to get a little larger. So I'm going to unzone that. And then I'm going to clear that whole area out, making sure I click on the right things this time. I still have to go back and check and see if I actually did do that or the game just kind of glitched on me for a second. Occasionally when the game's thinking a lot, it will jump around, and it might have done that for me just for a brief second and kind of taken me out of what was going on. So we have everything set up here. I'm pretty happy with this. We have one more flight coming in here. And then we're going to focus on redoing that queue to make sure it fits or is the same as the other ones. because I really want to make sure that we have everything kind of set up and standardized here. Same with this one. Is there another plane? Oh, it's on final approach. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. As soon as that last plane, which is our biggest plane, comes in, we can do that. So let's talk about the cafe and the kitchen. Cafe. Let's do a nice like this one. That's not enough contrast. Oh no, what do we want to do for there? Let's just do this stone 10A. That looks nice. That will be our kitchen kind of stuff, and then we'll use white because kitchen should be nice and white and have all that stuff in there. We're gonna do, let's see. So if I go into retail, we have kitchen sink, the cooker, refrigerator, prep cart, and pizza oven. We're also gonna need a door. So let me real quick let me go through and put on all the stuff that we need first. So I have to wait till they lay all the flooring in there, and then we can get going. But you can see how it's taking a long time for people to get over there. That's just because they're in seats for these planes. Whoa! Oh my! 116 minutes. Wow, did we miss a plane? Oh, thank gosh. Thank goodness that plane is on final approach, or else we would have been in big trouble. That plane is coming in 81 minutes late. Okay, so as I said before, there's that cascading problem, and that can cause a few issues. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So we're going to use one of the middle one as a standby gate. So when I go into schedule, so the middle one on that would be gate number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This guy right here is going to be a standby gate. So when I go to standby, I can just add that time. So anytime there's like a really late flight like that, where stuff just does not happen the way it's supposed to, this entire gate will be set up for standby. So this one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy right here, that one's not going to be used that much, just in case there's a plane that's really late. Like this guy, he won't have to fly around and be super late. He can just go to that one and not be delayed. I think that's going to be our best option right now. And let's go through and add on our retail and get the rest of this stuff set up. So refrigerator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many of these we actually need. Pizza, we'll put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want drink machines. Yeah. We'll add 2 of those. There's a coffee machine, right? Yeah. We'll add 2 of those. We need some cookers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some kitchen sinks. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a door right in there. And then we need a prep cart. So we'll just get a ton of prep carts. From what I remember, those are like the most important parts in the kitchen is the prep cart. And then we need to get our doors. So we'll put in 2 doors there. And then we can start getting our cash registers ready to go. So we have 6 cash registers. Sure, that sounds reasonable. And then we're just going to add on a very quick line here. Is this necessary? I have no idea. But we're going to do it anyway. And then some cafe tables and chairs. So I think this is a good size cafe. I don't really know. I know that you're required to have chairs and such, but past that, I don't really know what makes a good cafe. I don't know if it's just making sure you meet all of the standards or if you really do need to have a particular layout in store for everything. But I'm just going to go through and add on all of the chairs. People are using the bathroom, perfect. And then the last row of chairs here. to get the last direction. You can see people are somewhat interested. They are sitting at the seats, which they shouldn't be. These are for cafe customers only. And then we're gonna, let's see. So I need to zone a cafe, which is going to be this. And then I also need to zone a kitchen, which is going to be this. The last thing I need to do is assign these to the kitchen and to that line, because I really want to make sure people line up. It's not just a giant free-for-all going through everything here. So we'll do those. And then I'm going to go to the queue and visualizer, and it looks like they're all assigned to something. And then we just need some staff. So we have 6. Let's make 16 just in case. And then we're also going to put in some info boards. Because what is an airport without info boards? And oh my goodness. All right, so we have, this place is rocking and rolling. We definitely have a lot of people interested in the food in our airport. Our hunger hasn't really changed all that much. But we do have people lining up and using the proper lines for once of what's going on. But man, it is crowded in there. We're going to have to add some decor to make sure that those people don't get angry. So we'll add a few trees. Because, I mean, what is a good cafe without trees? I mean, it's not a good cafe if you don't have trees inside. And hopefully that makes people nice and calm and increases their satisfaction in what we're doing. But wow. I did not expect that cafe to be that. Wow. I may actually have to add on some additional seating down here because that is just blowing up. I'm just amazed at how many people are waiting in line for food and to get their food there. I was not expecting that, quite honestly. And whoa, we got a problem. There's a wall missing, and you can get right out onto the tarmac there, so that's a problem. And then we're going to go in with wood 15, I think it was called. Where's it at? See, I don't like that they have floors and wood, even though they're both the same thing. The floors are made out of wood and all that. I know they're just trying to give you some options, but wow. Let's see, all these people are just in line for this. Wow. I am just amazed at how much or how many people are in there. I should probably add some garbage bins. That might be a good idea. So I'll add a whole bunch of garbage bins there. Yeah, you missed your flight because you were too busy eating. That is not my fault. That is the one downside of adding these, is you can see how crowded it is there, and people are definitely missing their flights because of this. So I'm going to have to definitely expand this, make it bigger. And do all of that. Do I have a loan out right now? Yes, I do. So we're going to get rid of some of that loan. Hopefully with the next plane that lands, we can get rid of all of that loan. And then we can rework some of these queues and get people back to loving what they need to do here. So I'm probably going to put in some food options around here once I reconfigure this queue. So once this plane leaves, I'm going to redo that queue. Let's see. Highlight passengers. Do you have passengers? Oh yeah, you have passengers who are eating right now who need to be on that plane. That is not my fault. That is not my fault. You need to go. You need to go. Go, go, go. That plane is going to leave without you. Oh, you are so lucky. Oh, no, you're not. That is your fault. There's nobody else to blame but you. You decided to have a nice meal. You decided that that was a danger that you want to take on. Oh no, we have a canceled flight? SparkJet, what are you doing to me? So we had a flight that got canceled there. Why did that get canceled? So let's go into status. And, oh, we had 2 canceled flights today. So SparkJet is just not happy with us. They got rid of 2 of our planes. And our daily earnings, as a result, have gone down a bit. That's not good. That's not something we want to have continue as a trend. So we're going to have to figure out a solution to those problems and to get that fixed. But I think that's all for today. We're going to go through and expand this cafe in the future, fix this, and start really adding on to the airport. But we've added a whole bunch today, and I'm pretty happy with this thing. But otherwise, guys, I'll see you next time, and let me know if there's any suggestions for what the heck I should do here, because the only thing I can think is to add on more space for this. But if you have any other ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.